Cześć wszystkim, z tej strony czyli witam was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Dreamfall Chapters. Tak, mamy tutaj Barutiego, z którym rozmawialiśmy. Ja jeszcze bym chciała o dziennik, w końcu dali mi dostęp do dziennika. A propos tego i to... z tym botem jest niezły szambo, z szambotem. Z szambotem wpadliśmy w szambo, trudno zaprzeczyć, że zasłużył na to miano. Gratulacje szambocie. Przynajmniej ocaliłam go od wysypiska. Nie wiem, czy to dobrze, ale kto wie. Może szambot jakoś ocali ten świat. Albo, co bardziej prawdopodobne, go zniszczy. No właśnie, niestety nie mamy nowych wpisów, tylko aktualizowane poprzednie, więc to jest też, no minus według mnie. Porozmawiajmy jeszcze z Barutim, bo nie porozmawialiśmy na wszystkie tematy.
Hey Zoe.
Cześć.
Konstantin Wolf is Uminska's biggest opponent and Baruti's nemesis. Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried.
A, przepraszam,
Is a snake.
to żeśmy, na ten temat żeśmy gadali.
Wolf and
To sobie pominę.
with
W takim razie.
And you don't.
the only
What?
I've been them with my name.
I
Dobra.
hope you're being careful. I'm sure stay.
He is.
Okej, teraz.
I don't know much about Baruti and his life before we started working together. We've been friendly, but he knows a lot more about me than I do about him, and I am curious. What did you do before you came to Europolis?
I was a lawyer. Can you believe it? Corporate law even. Eish.
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
I was good too. I managed the family's trust in Johannesburg. My older brothers run things from Francistown, Gaborone, and the city of London.
How many brothers do you have?
4. And 3 sisters. We are 8 altogether. Same father, different mothers.
Harem.
You're the youngest.
Youngest boy. I have 2 younger sisters. Twins. They aren't involved in the family business. But my older sister Lesedi is. We don't speak. She did not approve of my change of heart.
What happened?
What can I say? I finally saw what I was doing with my life. Existing only for myself. Obsessed with money, power, status. Also, I didn't agree with some of the investments we were making. The lack of ethics. So, one day I left it all behind. My job, my family, my fiancée. I had to make a clean break. It was too easy to simply fall back into the good life. I had to learn to struggle.
You don't miss them?
Every day, Sissy. Every day. I speak to Gosego from time to time, my second oldest brother, and the twins, of course. But the rest? They were disappointed and angry. They didn't understand. Never will.
Wiecie co, w ogóle ja tak wspomniałam o haremie, ponieważ akcent, z którym mówi Baruti, jakoś tak bardzo mi przypomina kogoś, kto pochodzi z Indii i jakoś tak mi się strasznie skojarzyło. Ajajaj, dobra rodzina.
7 siblings. Impressive work. I can't even begin to relate. Makes me wish I'd had siblings growing up. Well, I did. I just never knew. I can understand how he'd miss them all, especially the twins. Sounds like they were close.
No właśnie, przecież ona miała siostrę młodszą, Faith, która niestety już nie żyje.
What do your younger sisters do?
The twins. They are wonderful, Sissy. You'd like them. They also jumped ship. Left the family business, but I don't think father ever expected them to be a part of it. They live in Ireland now.
They're neo-Luddites.
Anarcho-primitives.
Cool. A friend from uni went feral for a few years. She told me all about it after she reintegrated. Apparently, there's no trains and the tribal council forbids air traffic.
There's one old ferry that runs daily from Liverpool, but that's all. And there's no wire connection to Ireland. We don't get to talk often, unfortunately.
What about your other siblings?
They're all in the family business. Corporate lawyers, financiers, like father. My oldest sister Lesedi is second in command. When father retires, she takes the reins. He keeps a tight leash on everyone, and when he can't, he cuts you off.
Your mother too?
We see each other now and then. But to father, she was just another in a long line of baby mothers. Bought and paid for. They are separated. She shares an estate with the other ex-wives. It's an odd arrangement. But
No, trochę
mother
dziwne.
knew what she was getting into. She's been well compensated. I think she's happy. In her way. Hey, what can I say? My family is crazy. Dysfunctional. It's what I wanted to escape from, Sissy. I didn't want to keep living that life. And I'm not one of them anymore.
Okej,
Most people I know
Europolis.
have an ambivalent relationship with Europolis, but Baruti seems to be very happy here. I wonder if that's just show. I don't get your enthusiasm for Europolis, Baruti.
You've only been here a few months, Sissy. It takes time to understand Europolis. It has a complicated, fragmented soul. Every district is its own organism. I find Propast fascinating. More so than the other districts I've lived in. Dresden, Gdansk, even Berlin. Propast has an old soul. There's real history here. But it's also where history is being rewritten. Where the new Europe is actually happening. That's another reason why I came here for the campaign. Propast is like a barometer for Europolis as a whole. Whichever direction the wind blows in Propast, the rest often follows.
Will you stay here after the campaign is over?
I don't know what Leia and the party has planned for me, if we take office. I'm not sure my future is in politics. But I won't abandon my duty if I'm asked to serve. I'll stay in Europolis for certain, unless Wolf wins. Then, I don't know. Anything but going south. I want to keep a safe distance from father and the family business.
Tak swoją drogą, szczerze przyznam, że się mocno zastanawiam nad lokalizacją tego propastu i myślę, że to jest coś albo właśnie pomiędzy Niemcami a Polską i coraz bardziej się skłaniam, że jesteśmy po prostu na zachodzie Polski. Takim mocnym zachodzie może, ale właśnie na zachodzie Polski. Przynajmniej właśnie geograficznie. Mniej więcej. Ale kto
Sounds
wie.
like Baruti's been around the world and back. I'm jealous. Before the coma, I was... I don't know. I didn't care as much. I was happy staying put. And now that I want to travel more, I can't afford it. Figures. You're lucky to have traveled a lot.
I don't know if I'd say I've traveled a lot, but I have traveled. When I was part of the family business, I regularly did business across Africa, the kingdom and the conglomerate. It made me realize how lucky I was to grow up in Botswana and South Africa. The freedom and prosperity we enjoy in the African Union, the resources, fresh air, lack of pollution. I miss that. Most of all, Africa is a paradise. And you don't think about it until you see how it is elsewhere. How people are hungry, cold, with no easy access to implants or gene therapy.
I really miss Africa. Especially when it's like this, boiling hot and humid. Does it ever get better?
Better! Never. Well, maybe for a month in spring and autumn. But winter here is bitter and wet. And in summer, it's like this every day. Not a breath of fresh air. No. You must learn to appreciate Europolis for its strengths and not compare it with home, Sissy.
Szczerze przyznam, że właśnie przypomina to dobrze Polskę, że właśnie w lato jest kurczę ukrop jakich małość i się umiera z gorąca, a z kolei w zimę się zamarza, zwłaszcza wiecie, że ta gra wyszła parę lat temu, gdzie jeszcze właśnie były trochę bardziej zimne zimy.
See you later, Baruti.
Later, Sissy.
Dobra, w takim razie idziemy. Idziemy sobie, mamy to zadanie teraz, żeby porozmawiać z tetą Queenie. Okej. No i sampan jest zacumowany w cegiełkach. Czymkolwiek jest sampan. W sensie nie wiem, pewnie jakiś rodzaj łodzi. Ale dobra. Pristawiste. Właśnie teraz nie wiem. Albo właśnie wschód Niemczech, albo zachód Polski. To myślę takie najbardziej prawdopodobne opcje. Przejęte. Agentoka. Ale muszę przyznać, że to też jest ciekawe słyszeć, jak wszyscy się tutaj męczą w sensie wszyscy, większość postaci się męczy z polskimi nazwami typu właśnie Gdańsk, Poznań. Kompania do tego całego Konstantyna, Wolfa, czy tam Wolfa. To też jest... Dzień dobry.
How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority.
O, ciekawe.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
Okej, chyba mamy tutaj właśnie przykład.
This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would.
Okej, w takim razie mamy alkohol.
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand. Baijiu, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive.
Ale chyba o to nam chodzi.
Chinese lions, most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions. That bottle of liquor.
Baijiu, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane.
It's a bargain. Look, the price tag says 30,000. You're getting an incredible deal.
Well, I don't have 20,000 yuan. Can't you go any lower?
I'd be losing money if I did that. No deal. Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out on a good deal.
Aha.
Look at my merchandise.
Czekajcie, idziemy zobaczyć, czy gdzieś indziej damy radę zdobyć taką buteleczkę. Tylko, że właśnie trzeba się mocno rozglądać.
No, that's clavada, a total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you 350 for it and not one kwai more.
O, jest.
350? Are you mocking me? That's less than what I paid. At that price, I'll be losing money.
Never tasted the
360,
stuff
and that's my
above my
final
sophistication grade.
Yeah,
I consume
that's
cheap
it.
lager
That's
and
the
weak
price you
tea.
give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here? I thought we were friends. You're disrespecting me with that price. 350.
How do you expect me to be able to feed my children, make rent, pay Mr. London for protection? 360.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere below 360.
I can do this all day. 350, final offer.
So can I. 360. That's my final offer.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere below 360.
I can do this all day. 350,
Dobra.
final offer.
Zapętlają się już.
350.
With a customer.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going
I'm getting
anywhere below
tired just listening to him
360.
haggling.
Please don't interrupt. These are delicate negotiations.
Subtelne.
350.
360.
Czy ja mogę to wziąć,
A
dopóki nie
bottle
patrzą?
of baijiu.
Ej, no ja bym chciała kupić. Halo.
350.
360.
Nie wiem, idę do tamtego, może coś tam z nim pogadam.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out on a good deal.
A, czekajcie.
350.
360.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing? You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta! You've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this dupa. And paying the full sticker price.
Ty
What is it?
dupa.
1200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
Polecam
That
się.
wasn't. What? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
Winko chcę.
That bottle of, baijiu.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine, most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seed
Nie obchodzi mnie to.
grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia, with purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
5000.
But still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you.
No dobra, ale ona nam zaoferowała właśnie konkurencyjną cenę, więc idziemy się pochwalić temu dziadowi, że właśnie zdobyliśmy za fajniejszą cenę.
How come
W
that
sensie,
woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water.
Uroczy
I
są,
don't want you
normalnie.
to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
From 20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that.
No tak, ale ja mam niestety za niski budżet, co poradzę, więc... Panie, proszę pani, konkurencyjna cena.
I found another bottle of wine, same as yours but cheaper. 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan.
No i pięknie. Tak więc proszę.
I hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
Bardzo.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
Dobra, w takim razie mamy butelkę wina. No i super. W takim razie się wracamy. Czy mogę jeszcze z tym gościem pogadać w ogóle?
3,000 yuan and not one quite less.
Dobra, w takim razie dajmy jej to winko wobec tego.
This is a bottle of, baijiu. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap baijiu.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can
Wow.
come across and see the madame now. Just put your
Dzięki
gift on
ci
the
za...
table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Okej,
Thanks.
dzięki ci za tę łaskę. Okej, położone zostało, idziemy w takim razie. Dzień dobry.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoe. Castillo. I'm, in politics because
Zobaczmy.
part of it is because I want to make a difference. That may not be the whole truth, my main motivation, or even the most honest answer, but it is true. It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is that I have time to spare and I wanted to do something valuable with that time. I want to make a difference and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign.
Very well. Let me rephrase that question. Whittle it down for you. Why Uminska?
O, dobra, zobaczmy.
Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross, the Marxists. I wouldn't want to live in a city governed by either of them. Maybe unity isn't the perfect option, but in this case it's certainly the lesser of many evils.
No niestety z polityką często jest tak, że wybieramy mniejsze zło.
I've actually come to believe in a lot of the things Leia Uminska says. I've never been very political, but this seems to matter. Maybe the honest answer is that I don't know. It's the campaign I ended up working for. She's certainly better than Kaiser Wolf. Probably better than Dieter Gross and the incumbent government. And I don't see the Marxists getting their shit together anytime soon, no matter what Nella thinks.
Na podstawie tego, co mówiła dotychczas Zoe. Myślę, że wiara najbardziej, bo w sensie albo, ale... Dobra, alternatywy.
There's no one else.
It's not the most passionate or convincing of arguments.
Prawda.
If you're here to sell me on the idea of supporting her campaign, you're doing a frankly terrible job of it.
Co my robimy?
It's time to bring out the big guns and tell it like it... Oh god, I'm not good at this. But honestly, why would anyone want to vote for anyone else? She seems like someone who appreciates honesty above all else. I'm not Baruti. I don't have enough faith in Uminska or the party. And maybe Queenie will feel I lack conviction, and I fail, and we lose the Chinese vote and Baruti's job? Great. Fantastic. No. You know what? I'm not even going to try. Do you want Constantine Wolf to run Europolis?
I want to know what really bothers you, Senorita Castillo. What are you looking for? Be honest with yourself.
The conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. I want it all to make sense, and I want to stop feeling like I'm not in charge of my future. I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't miss who I used to be. Whiny, petulant. I'm happy to have changed, but something is still missing. It's not remembering that haunts me the most. Not knowing exactly what happened to me. I can't even trust myself because sometimes I feel I'm a fraud, an imposter. Without our memories, can we really be ourselves? More than meaning, maybe I'm simply after belonging somewhere, with someone. I'm seeking some sort of reconciliation.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it. You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European Dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves. And we have your Social Democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek.
Oh.
She sells food.
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. Seems
Nella
really weird.
Wilczek.
No coincidence, no story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castledwell. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
Okay.
It's weird that she doesn't want to use her real name. She said there are so many lost people out there. So many homeless children. Why Hannah?
You mean why this particular girl, and not 1,000 others? The others are names, faces. She's a person. She's important to me. That's all you need to know. And now you've taken up enough of my time. There is work to do for both of us.
Okej. No dobra, znajdź Hannę Roth. Idź do Nella Consa. No dobra, w takim razie cele zaktualizowane, okej. Jest ta dziewczynka cała. W takim razie chyba pędzimy w stronę Nelly. Czy ja tędy dam radę przejść? Powinnam być w stanie, ale nie jestem pewna. Bo tutaj to jest chyba, jeśli dobrze pamiętam, takie jedno wielkie... Znaczy koło to, może, to jest kiepsko powiedziane, ale... Ale kwadrat, o. O to mi chodziło. Swoją drogą, nie wiem co chciałam powiedzieć już. Nieważne wobec tego. Idziemy w tę stronę jakoś. Tak, są reklamy cały czas konsoli snów.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder.
Tak, ja tu wejdę, dobra, bo potrzebujemy właśnie wejść jeszcze wyżej. Jakoś tutaj był gabinet doktora Zelenki. I właśnie stoi Skoneli. Ulica Kaprowa. Ulica Kaprowa. No chyba dobrze idę, tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Może jakoś tę stronę. W sumie. Ajajaj, zagubiona. Tarasy Seszandri. O, trafiłam. Jej! Dobra, w takim razie... O, Nelly nie ma.
It's you!
What?
O!
Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream! You're her!
O!
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not her, whoever she is.
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be all right, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine. I couldn't possibly have been in your dreams.
It was you. You were there. I don't use it much anymore. The dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right? Thank you, Zoe.
A proszę.
How do you... I didn't... What?
No właśnie, coś co się rzeczywiście wydarzyło, ale czego nie pamięta.
Know her? Do I? She looks...
Wyglądała znajomo, ale nie
so
widziałam.
familiar, but I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it.
Dobra, dziennik w takim razie. Niewczesne popołudnie. Kiedy się zestarzeję, chcę zostać Queenie. Nie chcę być taka jak ona, chcę być nią. I mieć latające filiżanki i w ogóle. No bo to jest po prostu genialne. Latające filiżanki. Nie trzeba mi nic więcej na starość. Poza tym jest niesamowicie spostrzegawcza i bystra. Myślę, że ona zna odpowiedzi na nurtujące pytania. O życie, wszechświat i całą resztę. Nie wiem jak to zrobiła, ale po chwili byłam gotowa się przed nią otworzyć. Zwykle jestem dumna z tego, że jestem czujna i umiem ukryć się za fasadą niezgrabnych kawałów i niezrozumiałych słów. A ona, bam, wyciągnęła ze mnie wszystko w 5 minut. Gdyby Roman był taki, już dawno zakończylibyśmy terapię. Kiedy spytała, co jest dla mnie najważniejsze, powiedziałam, że szukam pojednania, bo to prawda, chcę się pogodzić z przeszłością, z samą sobą, z Rezą, a kiedyś także z tatą. Mam nadzieję, że się uda. Muszę znaleźć wewnętrzny pokój. A może to tylko taki trik, żebym się zgodziła? Jak po tym wszystkim mogłabym jej czegokolwiek odmówić? Teraz mam do wykonania quest, jak ze Świętym Gralem. Tylko, że to pewnie nie kielich, a gruszka. Quest w poszukiwaniu jakiejś Hanny, nie? Okej? Nie pamiętam, co się wydarzyło, kiedy ostatnim razem poszłam szukać kogoś, kto zniknął. To się nie skończyło się najlepiej. Kto to był do cholery? Kurde, co to było? Przepraszam za język, ale naprawdę. Skąd ta dziewczynka wiedziała, jak mam na imię? Nie jestem w systemie Iris. Nie mogła czytać z mojej twarzy, więc skąd wiedziała? Cholera, skąd ona wiedziała? Musiała się pomylić. To szaleństwo. Nie mogłam być w jej snach. Musi istnieć inna Zoe, która wygląda zupełnie jak ja, mój klon. A jednak mimo wszystko wyglądała znajomo. No dobra, w takim razie co my tu mamy? Znak. Wrócę niedługo, proszę uzupełnić zapasy?
Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing.
Znajdź Nelę.
Food crates. It's how Nayla gets her daily deliveries.
Spółdzielnia, żywność ekologiczna. Zobaczmy w takim razie.
It's a receipt belonging to Nella.
Spółdzielnia, tak? Czyli muszę szukać właśnie tego.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in ProPass.
Raczej... A czekajcie, jestem ciekawa, czy damy radę z mapą pogadać.
You just tell me where you want to go today.
Ta cała spółdzielnia. Nie da rady.
Anytime you need a rootin' tip.
Dobra, tam cicho. Idziemy w takim razie w tę stronę, bo wydaje mi się, że kojarzę mniej więcej, gdzie jest ta cała, miejsce, w którym Nella się zaopatruje. Mniej niż więcej, ale dobra. Tak więc chodzimy sobie, może być i tutaj. Niby pamiętam, jak tu się chodzi, ale nie tak w zupełności, nie tak w 100%, więc będzie wesoło. Dobra, w takim razie pędzimy. Pędzimy. Wydaje mi się, że to właśnie było gdzieś na tym bazarze. Wiecie? Ale zobaczymy jeszcze. Może być gdzieś indziej. W sumie, jak mówię, nie pamiętam. Za Chiny. Ajajaj. Dobra, jesteśmy na bazarze. Super. I teraz szukajmy tej żywności całej. Szuk. Może być i szuk. Ajajaj. Tutaj nigdzie nie widzę. Dobra, jest jeszcze jedna opcja, którą ja chyba pamiętam jakoś, ale to jest, kurde bela, gdzieś jeszcze indziej. No, gdzieś jeszcze indziej w ogóle. Co jest tu? Aha, tutaj jest przejście do tej dzielnicy oka, tak? Agent oka, właśnie, ale to nie tam chcę iść. Przynajmniej jeśli dobrze pamiętam, to nie tam chcę iść. Ajajaj. Tak, tutaj niczego nie ma. W sensie niczego. No nie ma po prostu tego, czego szukamy, więc trzeba z tym żyć. Idziemy tutaj. Tutaj jest ten nie wiem, plac słoneczny? To nie jest plac, ale pasaż, może kaprowa. Tak? Dobrze mówię? Nie, ale trafiliśmy tam, gdzie chcieliśmy niechcący. Więc ostatecznie wyszło dobrze. A ja nie chciałam iść w stronę oka. A to się okazuje, że jest tutaj. Wejście do metra.
The metro has been closed a couple of days. We were lucky we managed to escape to Trieste when we did. One day later, bye bye holiday.
Spółdzielnia. Jest i Nela.
Something's going on. Nella looks upset. Hey, it's the store Nella gets her sausages from.
Look, Atse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice. Not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and bettenheads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food cart, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Kolo, seriously, when do I not?
Aha. A któż to w ogóle jest? To jest dobre pytanie. Cześć, Nela.
Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Nella, no, I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go! Get the fuck out of here!
Aha, wróć do Barutiego. Dobra, natomiast my to zrobimy w następnym odcinku, ten się i tak wydłużył. Tak więc dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za oglądanie. Mam nadzieję, że tenże odcinek wam się podobał, chociaż był trochę dłuższy właśnie. I co, mam nadzieję, że będziecie oglądali dalsze. Zostawcie też łapkę w górę, komentarz, bądź zasubskrybujcie kanał, będzie mi niesamowicie miło. Do usłyszenia następnym razem. Cześć!